I just wanted to highlight all of the craziness that is going on with the boys, because we always get up here and we talk about all the shit that's going on with the girls, right? We always be like, oh, something happened with Krishan, oh, something happened with Cardi B, oh, something happened with that, something happened with that. But we never talk about the niggas and the shit that they be going through, you know, and the gossipy headlines that they have. So I said, this video is going to be strictly for the boys. And it sounds like I'm about to start talking about boys like Saucy Santana then, but no. I'm about to start talking about the fellas who have recently been in the headlines that have just caught my attention. And we're going to start it off with Christian Keys. Now, when he came out and he told us on this live about him, you know, going through SA and predatory advances from somebody who's in the big leagues, we all thought it's Tyler Perry ass.
That the world is celebrating this person and they don't even know the shady and predatory way in which this person moves, and the way that, you know, predators resent the prey that gets away. So when you don't say yes, when you don't say, okay, I'll acquiesce and, you know, sign up and literally and figuratively play ball, because we're not doing that, they resent you.
When he said this, I think we all thought to ourselves, who does the world celebrate the most? Usually these big old pastors or preachers, and we all think it's ourselves, Tyler Perry, because that's who people be celebrating. Like, oh, Tyler Perry is doing so good for the community. Look at what he's doing for black people. He has all these shows, putting black people in the shows. He's the only one who's given us real opportunities. He built that big old sound studio. It's for us. So automatically you think it's Tyler Perry. But then he also talks about playing ball, playing ball, and that brings in Robert F. Smith.
I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off.
When he goes back and he says something like this, though, it makes your ass start to think, okay, is this nigga talking about Tyler Perry? Because why is he saying I wasn't working for you then? I wasn't on that show then. Or I wasn't working on the show with you then. Because who else is giving him shows aside from Tyler Perry?
He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. But being that I wasn't working with him and we were in my apartment, he had visited my apartment to offer me a job of this fall, because the lead of this particular project was going to do something else, so he needed another lead. Permission. And if they've already declared, like, hey, bruh, I get that that's your thing, but I like black women and Hennessy, and so miss me with the bullshit, because I'm never going to be open to that. I'm never going to swing at that pitch. Like, I'm batting for this team over here. God made ovaries and fallopian tubes and vagina, labia majora, labia minora, uterus. It's just wonderful over here. So I'm gonna stay over here, like, chill. And then this person still tries to grab you, physically grab you. Cassie speaking out has given me, her speaking out. People need to know. And the funny thing is, predators like that, they resent the prey that got away. Voice, when they offer me $100,000 to take my clothes off. Person has a very distinctive voice when they literally sexually assault me and try to grab my private parts, and I'm blocking their hand like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, my bad, and tries to do it again. Some of these people are y'all heroes. Some of these people y'all have deified and set up on a stool or on a stoop. It's taking everything in me not to say. But I promise you this. I will promise you this. As an executive on the show, I'm grateful for this person for showing me how not to be. when you're the boss how not to be. You don't sexually harass your employees. You don't pressure them, bully them, try to intimidate them into what you want.
And the rest of the live is really about him just recounting how this person in particular got him all liquored up, got in bed with him, then nothing happened, but he just kept pressing up on him. And this is something that has happened throughout the years. And that the dude would like make advances towards him, give him a handshake, but really try to shake the third leg, if you know what I mean, and just continue to make sexual advances towards him that was uncomfortable for him. So I, just like everybody else, went and looked up who is the nigga who donated all this money to the black classes, you know, who had either dead or whatever, because the HBCU college received a big donation from, you know, a big old donor, and that was Robert F. Smith. So if you don't know who he is, now the man was born in 62, so he's an older nigga. He's 61 years old, and he's a billionaire, businessman, philanthropist, all that other kind of good stuff. And if this is in fact who Christian is talking about, then yeah, whenever, you know, he does release said recordings that he's going to turn over to the police, the voice that we will hear will be very distinct to this man, because he has spoke at a lot of big occasions, and you know, he's a big deal amongst the black community. And if it's Tyler Perry, then you know, the same thing, we'll recognize the voice. But I don't know if it's Tyler Perry, seeing as how Christian Keys has that show, All the Queen's Men, that he's executive produced and all that other shit. And Tyler Perry is the studio who's producing it. I don't see him burning his bread and butter like that. I don't see him burning his money up like that. He done said that he has a kid and he got a baby mama that he got to take care of her ass and the baby. So I don't see him messing up his money by saying anything that Tyler Perry has done to him. And if it is, in fact, Tyler Perry, that doesn't make sense. You know, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. So that's what's going on with Christian Keys. We about to see how this is going to unfold, and if this is something that is real, you know, or if this is something that is fabricated in order to make something else bigger shake. You know, you just never know. I'm not saying that this didn't happen, and I'm not trying to stand up for our black men. I'm not trying to say none of that. I'm just saying that there might be a couple of holes in the story. But moving right along, let's talk about Jonathan Majors, because this crazy ass nigga has been running around here just doing all kind of shit. When I heard this voice recorded, I was very much so debating on if I wanted to do a video on it or not, but this is the perfect time because I want to lift the spirits back up from something so heavy. And oh yeah, if you have not already done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, my friend? Welcome back once again to the Just Casing brand. I'm your homegirl Jess, and I have been dropping videos back to back to back today. I don't know why, I've just been in the mood, but go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe what you think. This video is all about the bad boys. Well, not the bad boys, but the boys is what's going on with the boys. Make sure you're subscribed to me. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias at the Just Casing brand. And let's talk about Jonathan Majors. Listen to this recording, and then I'll be right back.
What are we doing right now? Period. This is actually, period. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really know, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is gonna be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No. Do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm not saying I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything. If it was just you in the house drunk, maybe I could have swallowed it. Or I would feel bold enough like, oh, hey, let's just go to bed. Which I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not hungry, blah, 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 blah. Because Grace isn't here. Why? She was drunk. Why else? She was clogged by whatever was going on. You know what I mean? Fine, I can take that. Fine.
Soon as this nigga said, do you understand though, babe? Do you really understand? Do you understand why I'm mad that you came home and disturbed the peace of our house? I said, who the fuck you think you talking to? And that's what she should have said to that nigga. Cause who the fuck you think you talking to as if I'm a kid? As if I'm a toddler. And I couldn't have came home and disturbed the peace that damn bad to where it's now this big ass ordeal, especially with how he went on to talk to her. And I'm sorry, you would like for my friends to motherfucking what? You want them to tell me that you gonna be out of commission, so I shouldn't drink too much, or I shouldn't go home like this, or I shouldn't do that. Are you out of your fucking mind? Because why would my homegirls be more concerned about you than I'm concerned about you? Like, let's not start getting so high and mighty on ourselves that we think everybody around us is supposed to praise our feet. Because Jonathan Majors, you starting to show that you think that you are the god of the black people and that you are just really doing something out here because your little ugly ass is acting. Yeah, I said it. You're ugly. You're ugly. You're ugly. Okay? All you did was get a little bit of money, get on some protein powders. Now you could buy the expensive kind from Target and not the cheap kind. Went to the gym, got swole, stopped getting the edge up, and now you think you hot shit. And you also start dating the other color women to where you ain't getting put in your place enough. Because the way you talking to her, you out your damn mind. Why would you sit up here and ask this woman, does she know who Coretta Scott King is? Why would you say that? Why would you say, you know good and goddamn well she knows exactly who that is. But do not sit up here and compare a strong black woman to a woman who's crying and breaking down because you sitting up here giving her a lecture as if she's your kid. Shut up and sit down. I always say, I wish the Lord would put me in positions like this to have a man talking to me like he out his motherfucking mind, or just somebody, just another woman, and I get to rise up within her and say and do all the shit that she really want to say and do, but she might be a little too nervous to do because of that nigga. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to stand in, okay, for my homegirls, to stand in on that moment, because this nigga, him talking about what he is and who he is to the black people as if he's our black wisdom of hope. Sit your ass down. See, now I see why this shit's happening to you, how it's happening to you. You got Megan Good over here acting like a paid escort. How she go from being a saved pastor's wife to now being on the arm of Jonathan Frankenstein head ass Majors? I don't know unless that check is cashing right. So look, you know what? He's too high up on his pedestal. Way too high up on his pedestal. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I don't like how you talk to her. I don't like how you treated her. And I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you're gonna have to sit your hermit head ass down. Then he went on to just continuously beat the damn dog shit out of a dead horse. Does it make sense? Does it make sense, babe? Okay, does it make sense? Okay, because it doesn't make sense. I'm a part of the bigger plan. Do you understand? I'm a part of the Yes, okay, she gets it. Shut the fuck up. You think you're just so much more important than her because you're an actor. You're not changing lives and changing the world every day, nigga. You reading on screen and making sure you're reading with emotion. Stop treating this woman like you're just so much more superior to her because you got a little money. And let's learn this from this nigga. These dudes will appear like they're nice guys. Oh, I'm a nice guy because I don't put my hands on women. I don't cheat on women. I'm not like a Blueface character. But you still have a bad heart. You still don't know how to communicate. You struggle. You struggle with taking accountability. You struggle with communicating with the woman's emotions and not communicating with her logically as if she's another man. See, these good guys, they be having us fooled because they ain't got no rap sheet. But lo and behold, girl, these niggas be dirty like a motherfucker. They be having an impure heart. Their spirits don't be set up right. They be out here seeing whose energy they could use and abuse to put them on to the next level. That's what they be out here doing, but be trying to act like they just such good guys and they're not bad gentlemen. Yeah. And his ass running past every goddamn camera in the city to avoid being seen doing some dumb shit. But you're being seen because you're running past every damn camera in the city, and you want her to sit up here and respect your stupid ass who don't know that there's CCTV on every damn corner. Shut up. Shut up. Shut it up. So, I just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of highlight the boys really fast. I was going to say something about Soulja Boy and Blueface, but Blueface just needs to go to jail. Did y'all see him and Jaden Alexis and him like manhandling that lady? And that lady looked like she was getting ready to fight Jaden Alexis, like Blueface probably told Jaden to fight the girl, and Jaden, old stupid ass, went ahead and did it, or rather, right when I was sitting up here thinking that Jaden wasn't stupid, she seemed to prove me wrong and go ahead and be stupid. Because if you're still sitting up here being in the same vicinity as Blueface, who already owe a nightclub $13,000 or however much money he owed that nightclub, y'all already have a house that you tore up. And I know when you rent a house, y'all still got to worry about the payments and shit like that on there. Then you still got to worry about him dealing with Krishan. You still got to worry about all this shit. So I don't know why you went back and you entered yourself back into this circus, as Blueface likes to call it. But you know what, girl? I don't feel sorry for you. I do not feel sorry for you. If he got you up there looking stupid, fighting a girl on his behalf just because he told you to, and there ain't even no reason to do so, girl, go ahead and be stupid. You want to be stupid for your man? Be stupid for your man. Anyway, I have been the Just Casing brand. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.